Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Are the Prince Harry peace talks on or off? An insider had told OK, the king loves his son very much, but he has been mortally wounded by what he has done. He will always be there for him, but draws the line at public slanging matches. If the talks take place, the king will make it very clear that there will be absolutely no private family business discussed in public moving forward. Meanwhile, PR expert Matt Yanofsky told the Mirror, only the men in that room know what will happen, but from a public relations standpoint, the royal family depends on storylines to stay in the news, especially when the public's approval of the royals is in decline. This is another story point in the soap opera, which is great for the entire family and the viewers at home. Royal expert Duncan Larcombe told Fox News, the person I spoke to about this, they poured quite a lot of scorn on it, and we're not at that stage yet from either side. Feelings between Prince William and Prince Harry are still running so strong that I think King Charles would think long and hard about going behind William's back and trying to make peace with Harry, he explained. I just don't think that time has come yet. I'm not saying it never will, but I think we're a long way off. Similarly, a friend of William's tells the Daily Beast he feels utterly betrayed by what Harry wrote about him in the book and said about him on Netflix. They were very close growing up, so it's been very painful for William. But ultimately, what can he do? Just look at Spare. It's literally William's worst nightmare. It's a total violation of his privacy. On top of that, Harry has criticised Kate and the way he is bringing up his children. Theoretically, the peace talks would take place on September 17th while Harry connects through London following the Invictus Games. Royal expert Dr. Tessa Dunlop believes the magic is back, telling The Express, I thought it was really clear this summer where there were a couple of stellar wins for the royal family, and one was King Charles, albeit very briefly, but hosting your President Biden in Windsor Castle, the bromance moment, the arm on the shoulder, the Welsh First Guards, the military music, the sunshine. This was optics of the state. This was the magic, the tinsel of monarchy that America buys into, that Britain does well. The takeaway from this summer is Kate Middleton, or Princess of Wales, outbox officing every Hollywood star at Wimbledon. Can you even remember the names of the winners of Wimbledon? Because actually Kate was such a runaway success. And I think that we have to own, when you're a part of the royal family, the building bricks that come with the institution means that you are greater than the sum of your parts. Palace Intrigue will be right back. Ever so briefly, there was a royal bus tour advertised as the Royal Celebrity Tour of Los Angeles and Montecito, led by a friend of Meghan Markle's father, Thomas Markle. The tour was found on Trippening with the description, I'm the world-famous celebrity photographer Carl Larson, a best friend of Thomas Markle, Meghan's father, and the guy with a stunning exclusive portfolio of pictures of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle together in Montecito. For $2,000, well, not quite, it's just $1,903.71 for groups of 6. The 9-hour bus tour would start in Los Angeles, where stops include the private high school where Thomas Markle paid for Meghan to go, and Meghan Markle's very first childhood home. On the way from LA to Montecito, the bus will pass the Santa Barbara Polo and Racquet Club to touch the grass that both Prince Harry and Prince William have played polo on. Per Honey9.com, Larson claims to be the only person in the world that knows the truth about what happened between Meghan Markle and her father ahead of her marriage to Prince Harry in 2018, and I am the only person who has an open communication pathway between Meghan's camp and the rest of the Markle family. There is nobody on the planet that knows more info than me, and I'm the only person that's qualified to put on such a tour. I've talked to Thomas about the tour, and he said, oh my God, you might have a winner there, he said. I've also asked if we could go see him, and he said, hold that thought, so hopefully one day. I've always thought I could turn what I know about Meghan and Harry into a tour. I'm sure it's interesting to many people. The tour was pulled from Trippening after some complaints. One person quoted in the media coverage is tech entrepreneur Christopher Boozy, who told Newsweek, the recent incident where a celebrity tour was being organized to visit the neighborhood of the Duke and Duchess's residence is a concerning escalation of online harassment transitioning to the real world. The problematic listing was an act of targeted harassment, and it jeopardized the safety of the Duke and Duchess family. The rise in online harassment underscores the urgent need for robust legislation to counteract this escalating problem that affects everyone. If you were looking forward to the tour, don't give up hope just yet. Larson told Newsweek, "I have no intentions of going past Harry and Meghan's house for that reason, just where she grew up. I want to have the tour be available where she grew up. We're going to Montecito, but just places they go to, restaurants they go to. This is not going to be the end of the tour. This tour is designed for people who like Harry and Meghan. It's like going to see Elvis, going to Graceland because they like Elvis." And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please head on over to YouTube or youtube.com and do a search for Palace Intrigue there. You don't have to listen to the show again, but just hit that subscribe button for us. It would really help us out. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.